Alright guys, so we couldn't fit everything into the first how to sleep while fasting video, so I decided to expand on it. Here is the sequel. You can call it part 2. This is like Age of Ultron or Empire Strikes Back. I'm a little partial to the Marvel movies myself. But yeah, so here's a couple more tips on how to sleep while fasting. Number 1. Are you exercising? Seriously, are you exercising? Or are you sitting on your couch all day playing with your fucking phone? You have to get up and burn energy if you want to sleep properly. That's how it works. Exhaust yourself throughout the day so that when you get home at night and it's time to sleep, you can walk in the bedroom, turn off the light, and fucking conk out like it's your job. Okay? Burn calories, motherfuckers. Burn that energy up. That's how you sleep real good. Alright, number 2. Cold baths. Get that fucking cold bath. You guys know Cole's all about cold baths. It doesn't just work for fat loss. It also makes you sleep like a motherfucker. And I'm going to give you an example. So it doesn't necessarily even have to be a bath, but you want to be in the cold for long periods of time. So my example is I went to a seminar this winter and it was one of the coldest days of the year. I think it was like minus 35 degrees Celsius. And I wore a suit. Should have wore a winter fucking jacket, but I didn't. Because I went to this convention and it was in a hotel. And I thought, shit, I'm going to a hotel. It's going to be warm in the hotel. Well, I guess there was some kind of issue with their heating. And it was fucking freezing in there. And I was in there for 3 hours. And the entire time I was in there, I was shaking. I was literally shivering. And then at the end of the seminar, we all went out to the lobby and had a good bullshitting session. And I was literally so cold, man, that my teeth were chattering. And I could barely talk to anybody. But I was like shaking hands. And, and the whole time I was thinking, fuck it. I get cold baths, so I can suffer through this for a little while, right? Meanwhile, other people were leaving because it was so damn cold. But that night, I had the best sleep I had in fucking years. I was out cold. 7, 8 hours later, I woke up, sprung out of bed like, woo, here I am, baby, because I was in such a deep sleep that I was completely restored by the next day. So cold baths / cold therapy at long periods of time. So if you're asking what's a cold bath, anything around 15 degrees Celsius is a nice temperature to start your cold baths at. I mean, jump in there, try to get 20 minutes your first time, try to upgrade to a half hour, and then move on up to an hour, progressive overload principle. Same as fasting, same as training. Always try to do better than last time, okay? That will help you sleep like a motherfucker. Number 3. Alright, number 3 is kind of a no-brainer. It's simply to sit back and unwind before bed. Give yourself time to wind down. If you go straight from a busy-ass day right into your bed, there's a good chance you're not going to be able to sleep because your mind's going to be going a mile a minute and you're going to be in go mode for a little while. So keep in mind that it takes time to wind down before bed. It's not just an on-off switch that you can hit. You need to taper down. So later in the day, when it's time to shut down your blue lights and it's time to turn off your TV and your phone and everything, give yourself some time to relax, read, meditate, whatever you want to do, but just fucking chill out, okay? Okay, number 4, sunlight. Get your vitamin D in through the sun. If you live in an area like I do where there's not a lot of sun all the time, maybe you will have to supplement with vitamin D from time to time on your refeeds, okay? But when the sun is shining, especially you fucking dickheads living in tropical areas that I'm super jealous of right now, go out in the morning, get some sun on your body. All you need is 20 minutes to a half hour, and you are good to go for the day. Get the sun in the morning. You want that vitamin D in the morning. Keeps your circadian rhythm on track. And man, it's just overall good for your health, and it will help you sleep at night. Alright, number 5. Have a cool room. Try to make your room cool at night. So open a window, pump a little AC if that's what you got, but you want your room to be as cool as possible at night so that you can let the heat escape through your head, and it's going to help you sleep much deeper than a warm, stuffy, shitty room, okay? You're going to be able to breathe much better, and it's going to help you with your blood pressure and your normal circadian rhythm, because what happens at nighttime? If we are creatures of nature, like many people say we are biologically, what happens at nighttime? It cools off. The temperature cools off, okay? So when we're artificially heating our houses, our bodies don't recognize that it's nighttime. So crack a window and cool off and go to sleep. All right, tip number 6, black out your room. Black it out, okay? No TVs, no artificial lights, no even natural lights. When you're sleeping, you want to sleep, you want to replicate night. Like I said, you want to treat your room like a sleeping sanctuary. So basically, you want to only sleep and have sex in your bedroom. I mean, getting changed, getting dressed, that sort of thing, not a big deal. But I'm saying, like, keep the entertainment in your living room, or your, office, or whatever it takes, okay? But use your bedroom for sleep and sex only, and you want to black out your bedroom when you're sleeping. So you could get blackout curtains, or if that's something that you can't afford or don't want to do right now, you could tack up blankets. I've done that before. I lived at a place where the sun, it shined directly in my bedroom. And at the time I had a weird sleep schedule, so I had to black my room out. And I tacked up a bunch of blankets over my bedroom window, and it worked great. Also, you want to leave, say, your cell phone in another room close by. So if you set your alarm on your cell phone, you can leave it just outside of your door, but you don't want it in the room with you. So you want it blacked out and no distractions in your bedroom. Your bedroom is your temple of sleep, okay? Okay, and then my last tip for the old sequel here for part 2. Maybe we'll even make a part 3 someday. Since we're talking about your temple of sleep, how about you learn how to breathe while you're in there, okay? So something that I do not only when I'm going to bed, but when I just need to calm my nervous system down a little bit, because I'm a hyper dude. I'm not a talkative dude, but I'm physically hyper, okay? Something I do is what I call 6 breaths. And now people can call this meditation or breathing exercises, whatever. I call it 6 breaths. The studies and the anecdotal evidence I've collected over the last while tell me that you need a minimum of 6 deep breaths to calm down your nervous system. So that's something that I do. And it looks a little something like this. About 6 times. So I breathe in as deep as I can through my nose. I usually try to take at least 4 seconds in, pause for 2 to 4 seconds, and then let it all out through my mouth, and I let it out in a sigh. I like to release any anxiety or pent up energy, okay? It feels real good to breathe right down past your stomach, right down into your diaphragm, and then release all of that tension. I'm not talking some woo-woo Buddhist shit here. I'm talking real life strategies to calm your nervous system down. Okay? So give that a try. And I'll catch you on the next one. Love yous. Peace.